So let's see. I think we are going to start with this.
Okay.
So they're asking that you should basically they're asking you to create this data from scratch. Um, your online analytical processing system. So that's the meaning of
Mm,
OLAP, if I remember
yeah.
correctly.
Online
So
analytical
they said you have region, sub-region, warehouse, fact table. So this is like the fact table where these are numbers and stuff. These other
Mm,
ones look like they are the dimension table where it has other information. So
yeah.
this is related to this in such a way that
Mm,
this has a foreign key here. This is also related to this in such a way that this also has a foreign key here. So you can see
yeah.
FK, FK.
Mm,
Um, of course, this is related to this because it has a foreign key here. The books is also related because it has a foreign key here, and so on and so forth. So this is related to
yeah.
this, and this is related to this. So these are all
Mm,
tables. So in order
yeah.
for us to create this same um, this same um, this same tables, I think I'm just going to write the region, the tables that
Okay.
we need have sub-region,
To create. Okay.
warehouse, the facts, ticket,
Mm.
books.
So you're just using enter to go to the next one, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
then yeah. So these are the tables we are going to create, and so I'm going to comment on them by putting a double slash, so they are just comments. A
Mm,
double minus so that they are just
yeah.
comments. So for the region, if you want to create, you say create table,
Mm,
then the name of the table. So it is region
region.
in caps, and I don't know why that
Okay.
is. Now you are now going to enter the inside the bracket open bracket. You are now going to enter the column name and the I would advise that you mute, unless maybe if you want to respond then you can unmute. You are now going to
Okay.
create, you are now going to you are going to create individual column names and their data type. So this is region ID, then this data type is integer, then we have region name and variable character. So this is just what they mean by variable character is it can be numbers, it can be alphabets, strings. So this region ID would be the primary key of this particular table. So I just want to mention that there. So we have region ID. I don't know why they made it capital letter. Then it's integer. Then it's primary key. Then you end it with a comma. Then you have your region name, which is the data type is variable character and it's 20. So what you can then do, oh sorry, I actually need to create a database before then. So I'll do create database, and I'll give the name of the database something. I don't know. Let me see. So it's a bookstore with the database. Let's say bookstore. Can be anything, but I'll just create the database bookstore. Unless if they said we should create the they name the database somewhere. Oh, okay. So they say create the DDL for OLAP database. Oh, that's interesting. So, anyways, I'm going to name it bookshop. Okay, let me say bookshop instead of bookstore. and I'm going to run it. So always end your syntax with a, when you are done writing a syntax, end it with a semicolon. Then I'll just click on this execute here, which one, the one that is with one. Or you can click on this execute the selected portion of the script, or everything if there's no selection. So I'll just click on this, and you can see that it has, please confirm if you can see my screen. It has successfully executed create database shop. You can see there's a
Yeah, so
green,
sorry, I saw the screen, but at some point it lost connection, so I couldn't see what you did up to create this one down to create
can
the
you see my
to
screen
create,
currently?
yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
So this is what we did, the create database
Yes,
name of bookshop.
I got to that part, but you now
So you
got
highlight,
you entered it.
yeah, you
Okay.
highlight and you click on this thunder like looking yellow.
Yes.
By the time you click on it, you are going to see a response.
This.
So
Okay.
if this is a tick, a tick with a green, you are going to see green tick. If it meaning that this is successful. If it is not, you see a cancel with a red. Again, if you can't see my screen at a point in time, please just let me know. So I am going to now refresh, and I will see my database. This is my database, bookshop. Now in order for me to use it, I'll just say use bookshop, end it, and with a with a um with a semicolon. Now if you are not highlighting this and your cursor is on the line where you write your syntax, you can just click on this one, execute the statement under which the keyboard cursor, which is basically here, and you just click, and you can see it will say it will tick the command that I just wrote, which is use the bookshop database. And you can see by the time I automatically say that SQL should use this bookshop database, you can see that my bookshop database automatically became um, thick and dark compared to the other databases. Then I can then run this particular script, or I can either highlight it, or I'll leave my cursor here and click on this one, and you can see it has told me that whatever it is I wrote here, my syntax here, correct, and it is executed. Now I'm not going to see, I've created the table, right, but I'm not going to see the table here unless I refresh this schema. You can see it has created my region for me. Under the column, you can see it has created the region ID and the region name. Then for the indexes, it has created a primary key for like um the indexes. Do you have any questions? Any questions?
Sorry, there's none for now. I was just trying to unmute myself.
Okay, no
Um,
problem. No problem. You
the
can you
okay,
can
your
for better reception, internet reception, you can just
mm,
stop sharing your video. You can.
okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. I could hear everything you've been saying. What I wanted to ask was the create table region is what you use in creating all those sub details under each table, right?
No,
Because that's
so
for down
this
here.
this table here, whatever
Yeah, it's
table
just
you
this.
create is basically what you are going to see here. Now, unfortunately, even if you put a capital, so the region I put is capital, but you can see it's a small letter.
Small there, yeah, it will come
Yeah,
out that way.
yeah.
So
So
it's created a table for these two, the ID and the name.
no, it has created a region table, which the region ID and the region name are the columns in that particular region table. So if I want to see what I've done, I will just say select
Mm.
all the column from my region table
Okay.
and run it.
Okay. What's that symbol after select? I can see something.
It's star. Select all asterisk.
Asterisk. Okay. Okay.
So you can see the region. Look at the region ID and the region name, which is basically what we did here.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
So this is for me to view if I want to view my table.
Mm.
So we will now create for the next so we create a sub region table with a sub region ID, a sub region name, and a region ID integer um, column, which is a foreign key. Now, so I will say create table, and I'll say sub region, and
Okay.
I'll now enter my columns. So we said sub region ID integer. So I'll say sub region underscore ID, then it's integer, that's the data type. Then I'm going to enter this as a primary key. Now the reason is because every table is supposed to have a primary key. So sub region name, and it said variable character and 30. So can you hear me? Are you there? I hope you just mute your.
Yeah. I'm hearing you. Yeah. I'm hearing you.
No, don't
But
touch.
these numbers, this 2030, I can't. They didn't appear on the table. I thought it's like it picks up
No,
a.
variable character, you enter the number of characters you might enter. So each character you enter in that particular so for the region name we enter 20. It means that whatever character you are entering cannot be more than 20 characters. So
20. Okay. Okay.
the number of characters, whether name and whether text or
Mm.
number, cannot be more than 20 characters. So hold on please. The same thing with this, the number of characters cannot be more than
We're more than 30.
30.
Mm.
So they said region ID, which is integer, and so by the time we are done, we'll now see foreign key.
Okay. How about this FK that was included
Yeah, so
inside?
that's what we want to do now. So foreign key, we'll now
Okay.
see the foreign key is I didn't even need to enter this foreign key stuff again. Okay, so the foreign key is region ID, and we'll now see references is our region table. Then what is the column we are referring to? So region ID, and we are good. And now that we are done, I'll just highlight everything and just
Mm.
run it. So you can either run it by using this or this.
Okay. Sorry, I got lost somewhere. How about the FK in brackets? Is that what you did?
So the FK in bracket, this is for the foreign key. So
Okay,
you
FK. So it stands for foreign key.
yes. So you are
Okay.
going to say which of these column in this table is a foreign key, which is this region ID here, which is what I put here. Now,
Okay.
is a foreign key from, so a foreign key is a primary key in another table. A
Okay.
foreign key in one table is a primary key in another table.
No table.
So
Okay.
this is a primary key and it's a foreign key in this table. So you have
This
to
table.
you have to make a reference to which of the table are you making a reference to,
Making the reference to.
which is the
Okay.
region table, and which of the
And
column is the foreign key here, which is the region ID, which is
mm,
this. And now that I'm done, I can just refresh and I would see my sub-region. Now if I go to my indices, I will see that I have a primary key and a region ID. Now if I go to my
Yeah.
foreign key, you see that this is my foreign key. If you come here,
Yeah.
you can see that my foreign key is referring to the region table and the region ID column.
I. Mm, mm.
So um, then they say warehouse is code ID and sub-region ID integer with the data type and foreign key. So it's so this primary
Okay.
key
Let
here
me.
is a foreign key here in this
Mm.
warehouse. So we're now going to
So is it the
create.
primary key? I saw sub region.
Sorry,
It was sub region that was stated there, not okay,
I'm
okay,
saying the
okay. I've
warehouse.
seen it. Yes, yes, yes. I've seen it. No problem.
So we'll do create table called warehouse, and we'll say the first column we have there is code ID, then integer, then this is a primary key. Then we have the sub-region ID, which is also integer. Then you now specify your foreign key. So your foreign key is your sub-region ID and is referring to, which is reference to our sub-region table, and the name of the column is sub-region ID.
Okay, John. ID.
Then you run this and you can see I
Yeah.
have it's successful. If I
Yeah.
refresh this, I'll see my table that I've created. That is the warehouse. The warehouse
Okay.
has two columns, and if you click on this, if you click on the foreign key, you can see that the warehouse have a foreign key called subregion ID, which is related to the subregion table and the subregion column. So so we've finished creating this. I'm going to create this first,
Mm.
then create this, then before I create my fact table.
Okay.
So year has integer. I usually do not advise this as integer. I usually would like it to be anyways. But it's fine.
What stuff do you prefer using?
No, I think I am the one that made the mistake. It's supposed to be a record this thing. Don't worry. So
Okay.
year, so it has year ID as a column. Like I said, every table is supposed to have a primary key, like a unique
Yeah.
ID, a unique
Idea.
identifier. So year, which is so the
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, the data type is called year
Mm.
actually. And I think we are done with this. We can run this. Okay. He's saying that it was created, but the year this thing is
Yeah. I can see a warning sign there.
depreciated. Yeah, so it means that they don't. The SQL does not use this data. mm, they don't use this data. Um, they
For
actually don't
year.
use this data type again. So I think we can just use variable character, but it has been created already.
Mm.
And if I refresh, you can see my year. And anyways, so I'll just say year. I can actually go do Control Z.
Mm.
So the next table is month, and the month has month ID, which is integer, which is the primary key. It also has they didn't put primary key there, but please make sure to put
To
it.
primary, yeah, I get. But I think it's applicable just for this application. Maybe if there was a different SQL app, it might not the the format might not be in this manner.
No, it is
I don't
always,
know.
it is mostly in this manner.
This manner. Oh, okay. Okay.
So we have our year ID, which is a foreign key, that integer. Then we'll say foreign key, which is the year ID in this particular table. We are referring to our year table, then the year ID. And okay, references. So references, and I think we are done. We can run it and it will give us some success, and we can then refresh and you see our month table here.
Yeah.
And our foreign key is here.
So is
ID.
sorry, I just wanted to ask a quick question. Sorry. This
Mhm.
warning sign, is there any way you can it can change into a green symbol?
No, it worked fine. It just showed us a warning that this
And it
particular
has
the data type is no more in use. It's old. It's a old.
oh, okay. Okay.
It's no more in use.
So if it's
But
not working, it
it's
show
you
you
know
red.
it is not working to show you red. This is just the warning sign.
Okay. Okay.
So the next is day, which has num day integer, then day ID. So that is
Gotcha.
interesting. Day ID varchar, then month ID. So this num day should be the primary key. So we're going to create it. So the num day will be integer. Must still be my primary key. We have the ID, which is variable character, and set 45. I don't know what that means. Why it needs 45 characters. So we have the month ID, which is integer. Then our foreign key is month ID, and it's referring to the month table,
Okay.
and the column in the month table is month ID, referring to the month ID.
Okay.
I said that the reason why I have to, the month table is in capital letter, but if you create it, it end up creating
You come in
in
small
small
letters. Yeah,
letter. So
exactly.
that is why. So I've run it, it worked. If I refresh, I'm going to see my day table. Then the next table we'll create is,
The fact
no, we
fact
are not
ticket.
creating the fact table yet. The books,
Okay, the books.
and it has so with this you use to do the next one. So it has high ISBN.
Mhm.
Is ISBN integer or variable character? ISBN is not integer, is it?
Yeah, they put integer here, int,
We have the
and title.
title, which is variable character 45, I think. Then the price is variable character 45. Our price is supposed to be in decimal, but I'm not going to argue. Now the ISBN will be the primary key of this particular table.
Okay.
because ISBN is a unique identifier.
Okay.
Yep. Now we can then create our fact table. The reason why we create the fact table last is these other guys are related to this fact table. Every other thing is related to this fact table. So the fact table would be a table called fact ticket. A fact ticket is what they said.
But sorry. Why did you choose to create the fact table for last?
Because it has a lot of foreign keys
Details.
and you have to
Okay.
create every other foreign key
Before okay, I can see. Okay.
before you get the otherwise it's you might not enjoy the response. So he said
Yeah.
sell by product double.
So that's the primary key. Oh?
Hmm?
I said the sell by products double. Is that the primary key? Or the ticket number in the one with the integer?
Integer. Let me see, I don't know. He
There are two
said
of them. So I
ticket
don't know which.
number
Mm,
uh, number, it is integer. Sell by product, then the books ISBN integer.
mm.
Integer is a foreign key. We have warehouse code integer. So we have warehouse code integer.
Okay, you didn't put the reference to these ones. I thought you say for foreign keys you always make references to them.
Yeah, we'll do that when we are done
Okay.
typing them. So variable character 45. Okay. So it looks like the foreign key, the primary key to this is not this num day, it's actually this day ID. So I think I'll need to change it because it's a foreign key here. I need to change it, and so yeah,
You said the day ID is a foreign key.
if it's a foreign key somewhere, it means that it's supposed to be the primary key of the corresponding table we are referring to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it a foreign key anyway?
Look at it here. Is in the fact table. In the fact ticket, is a foreign key.
Okay, so where did you say it's a primary key then?
The primary key in the day table.
Okay, day table. Okay.
So I will say ISBN. This is one, and I'm just gonna copy this because I'm too lazy. Or paste it. The next one is the warehouse code, which is a foreign key and is a primary key in the warehouse table, and the column is code ID. What's that? Code ID. Then I'm gonna paste, which is day ID. Day ID is a reference to the day table and the day ID column. Now I don't know. I think this is going to work. It might not. It's supposed to give me some error, but it should
Yeah.
work. And let me run it and see. It's going to give me it's supposed to give me some error. Aha. So
No, like on the, I thought you were supposed to change the day table to primary
yeah, so
key.
you can see fail to add the foreign key constraint, missing index for constraint fact ticket, this particular foreign key in the reference the table D. So I think I would make an
Have to
adjustment
change it.
for,
Mm.
if you want to change the you want to change anything on your table itself, like that has to do with the column or the table name or the data type, you do alter.
Okay, so you can't just go back to the
No,
code
no.
you created earlier.
So you say alter table, then you say day. What do I want to do? I want to alter column, the alter column, and I want to alter, so the num day, I just want it to be integer.
Okay.
Sorry. um
The day ID should be
yeah,
the yeah.
sorry. um oh, okay, so I think I'm going to say alter table. I would say drop primary key. Yep, and I'll run it. So it has removed this primary key here. It has
Yes.
dropped any primary key. Now I can then say alter table, and I would say the name of the table is day.
Mm.
I would say, I think it's add primary key. Then I would refer to the column I want to add the primary key to, and the column I want to add the primary key to is day ID. That is interesting. So I've done that, is successful. If I refresh and go to my day and go to index, I can see my primary, and if I click on it, I can see there is now my day ID.
Okay.
Now I can then run this particular
Stuff again.
syntax. Yeah,
Okay.
you can see it is successful.
Yeah.
So if I refresh, I can then see that I've created my fact table. It has a lot of index. It has both book ISBN, warehouse code, and date. Now you now have to start entering values, and I am just going to copy these values somewhere. So if you want to enter values, you see insert into. So for region, it's in a small letter. I'll just say region. Then you are going to signify the columns you want to enter that data for. So we have
Okay. The prompt for you use for you say insert into va.
yeah.
Okay.
So our region has region ID, region underscore ID. It has let's see, region name. These are the two columns there. Then values, we enter values for them. Values, then we enter the values, then end it with a semicolon. And so we can say 1, then we'll now say region ID 1, and then we'll say the region name is north. and again, then comma, you can enter another region ID 2, then you say south, and so on and so forth. Again, I'm just going to copy this. I do not have the strength to start typing.
Yeah.
Control C. I'm just going to paste it here. Now that I've done that, I can then run it, and
Okay, so where did you copy it from?
I typed it somewhere
Okay,
already,
okay.
so you can just, so you can
Is it
see
from a
it's,
Word document?
yes.
Okay.
Again, I'm done with that. I'm going to copy. I'll insert some. I'll just insert from the rest basically, and let me see. Control V, and so I can actually run this.
Okay, you've copied all these ones. You've typed them out somewhere before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So oh god, I made a mistake.
Yeah. We need to put some of them in this thing.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I think I should so let me see something. So select all from region. This is oh, am I supposed to refresh? Okay. Hold on. Region, right? Okay, I think, but I ran this. Did it work?
Which one?
Did I run this?
I don't think you did. No, you didn't. You didn't.
Okay. Oh, interesting. I did not. Yeah. That's good. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so I was supposed to make this sub-region.
Okay.
If I have not done that, let me.
Okay, how about the region?
The
I don't think
region
you've
is
done
down
region.
there. Yeah, it is down there. This is the region here.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
here.
Okay, I can see.
Uh,
So the same method apply to the rest region. So
yeah, yeah. So I think I'll just say this. Run it. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to be region, not region.
Oh. Ah. Okay.
So it worked. I'm just going to run view my table. I have my different
Okay.
region here, and this region ID
Yeah.
is a foreign key in our sub-region. So our sub-region has an ID, a sub-region name, region ID. So let's just say for all intended purpose, our sub-region will be again, I think I don't necessarily have to enter the column. I think I can do it this way. So region, I would enter, let me enter 2 for this. For this is this, and let me enter 1, and I'll enter 1. This I'll enter 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's for.
So this is the sub-region
What is the
ID.
name?
Sorry,
Okay. No, carry on, carry on.
this is sub-region ID. This is sub-region name, and this is the region ID. So this two is referring to this guy here.
Okay.
So this one is referring to this guy here. This one is referring to this guy here, and this three is referring to this guy here.
Okay.
So now that I've run that, I think I'll just say sub-region. I can then see my data here. You can see this is repeating. This is unique. All this primary key is usually unique. Foreign key can be. You don't have to be unique. It can be. You can have repeated value.
Okay.
Yeah. So for book, I have. So for the books, if I remember correctly, the book ISBN is a integer, so I'm going to remove this dash 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 here. I just enter
But
some.
these were
Sorry.
the questions they asked. I think these were the questions they asked.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
We're just entering different.
Yeah, I get. Mm.
So this one we can see Lord of the Rings, or we can see Lord of the Rings book 1, Lord of the Rings. And we can see Harry Potter Deathly Follows.
Okay.
Deathly Follow, I think. Then it's a standalone. Okay, what is it saying? It's saying that column count doesn't match value until 1. Integer, what do you want me to enter? Okay, so let me just enter. What's the. Oh, I've forgotten to enter price. Let's just say price is 23,000.
But was there price on the table?
Yeah, there is. Control Z,
Okay.
Control Z, Z, Control. I'm going to enter maybe let's just say 13k, and I'll run it now. So he said has been out of value range. Okay, so I think I'll just enter 1. For some reason I'll just enter 1, and for this guy I'll enter 2. Although ISBN is supposed to be much more
Oh
than
yeah.
that because I'm entering integer. So what
Mm.
I need to do is just to check my books and see and run it. I then have my this thing. So I have books. I have let me see if I can generate month, regions, month, day.
Total sales. I saw total sales and some other
No,
listing.
this is not. This is for
I
the
mean
other
from
ones.
questions.
No, this is for the other question, if I remember correctly.
No, I mean this particular one you did. The first question was obtain the total daily sales by book and sub region.
Yeah, so this price is not supposed to be variable character actually. It's supposed to be the decimal flow. This is wrong. And it's actually wrong because if you want to obtain sales, this is wrong actually. So we need to change this to decimal or something.
Okay.
Good. Let me see. Um so I think I need to change this the books to, instead of variable character, I will need to change it to decimal. So I'll say alter um alter table, and the name of my table is books. Then I'll say, I think it's alter column. Easy modify column. Yeah, I think it's modify column. Modified column. Then the name of the column is my book. Sorry, please.
No problem.
Where's my books? So my books is yeah. So I'll modify price. I want to modify the price, and I want to change it to decimal.
Okay, I think you mentioned it earlier that you were supposed to put it with the
Yeah, so
exponent.
they usually don't. So say truncate incorrect. Oh, so I think I also need to drop the um um I'll need to drop the I'll need to drop the I drop the uh,
What do you want to drop?
I want to remove the data from there. So I'm going
Okay,
to
you want
drop
you
the, yeah, so I'm just going to drop the column and add it. I think, yeah, I'll drop it and I'll add.
Okay.
So then I'll just say add column. Add column. I'll say price is the name of the column. Then I'll now say this is decimal, and I'll now run it. Worked fine. Then if I now select my book and run it, I have this thing with null. I can then say um what's the name of this thing? I want to add data. I would say how do we add data again? How have I forgotten this stuff? Add data. Forgotten. How have I forgotten this stuff? It's not supposed to be that difficult to oh, update. Then I'll call the name of my
Okay.
my table. I'll say set, and the name of my column will be price. is equal to, let's say, 23,000, where ISBN is 1. Then,
I was supposed to space it.
no, you don't need to space, and I think
Okay.
I'm done with it. I'm going to run, and I'm going to check what it has done. You can see you have 23. Then I'll run the same thing for where ID is 2, say 13k, which is what I
Okay.
wanted to be.
Okay.
I'll run it. I'll check my table again.
So it's
I now have this.
that's
So basically what I can do is to so let me try and use ChatGPT to generate data for month, year for me.
okay. Can you impute it into this document?
What?
I think, can you impute it if you're using GPT?
I don't follow.
You know, if it you say you wanted to use GPT to come up with
Yeah,
data for
data.
you.
I don't want to
That's what I'm
type.
saying. If you do that, can you copy the data from there into this?
Yes, you can.
Ah, okay.
You can. It is going to help you if you know what you are doing. It's not going to help you if you don't really know what you are doing.
No, yeah.
So let me ask it to generate data for me. Generate data for year, year, month, day, facts, ticket. What else do I don't have data for? I've created region, sub-region, books,
I think
region,
year,
sub-region.
month,
So
and
warehouse.
warehouse. Then year, month, and day. I think.
Interesting stuff. So it has generated data for me that I can enter. Okay, so I'm just going to copy it. I would paste it somewhere here.
You copy it directly from there. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
So I would run this. Successful. I'll run this.
Okay. Okay. Solid.
Successful. I'm going to run the day. Successful. I'm going to run warehouse. Successful. Also run the fact table and it's successful.
Hmm.
Oh, so it is not, because it said cannot update or let a child foreign key. Okay, so
That's the foreign key.
okay, sell by ticket number. Is it ticket number? Enter there.
Ticket. Yeah. I think that's correct. That's correct now. Sell by product, ticket number, book, ISBN, warehouse code, and day ID. Okay, I think it's from the day ID. I'm not too sure.
Let me see what this data is
I think it's supposed
saying.
to be voucher. That voucher is not inclusive. I don't know if that's what's affecting.
Hmm. So bookshop fact ID constraint fact ID is saying that, oh, so book ISBN.
Okay, it's from book
Oh,
ISBN.
so book ISBN, I already entered some distance, so it's not supposed to. Okay,
Okay,
cool.
corrections.
Yeah, so the book
But the name is still
ISBN.
the same now. I thought
Yeah,
the
so I
name
have book
was still the same.
ISBN 1 and 2. So I'll just enter 1,
Okay, okay, good. Okay,
Okay.
okay, I get that. Three.
Um, Let me. Even if
So
I
the
enter this, it's not going to work.
to work, yeah,
But
because it's not up to.
yeah,
It's only
but
one and two you
I'm
did for.
curious. Curious. You're going to show me this. Okay, so
Mm,
I'm just going to copy this and keep it somewhere. Control X,
okay.
and I'll run this.
Mm,
Okay,
it
it
worked.
works
Yeah.
fine. So I am going to paste this. Control V. I'll I would I'm going to comment on this and leave this. Then I'll go to my insert into, or add let me add one more.
Okay.
So I'll say this is 3.
Mm,
Okay. This is 3, and this is 3. This is book 2, my book 2. I think this is what's the name of this book 2, sir? Forgotten the name. This is book 2. Let's say this is 3K. This is 4. Let's say this is and the prisoner of Azkaban. Prisoner of Azkaban. Azkaban. Is it
better.
Azkaban also? Then so this is the 20K. I don't need to put the comma. The fifth one is the Chamber of Secrets. Chamber of Secrets. For
So
instance,
words are supposed to be in apostrophes. That's if they are letters.
yeah,
Okay.
this is, let's say this is,
That
let
if
me
they
see.
that's only if they are in the bracket, because the ones that are not in the bracket, I can see that there are no apostrophes around them.
Yeah. So I've entered that. Now I'm going to do insert into. It's for
Okay, you added
success.
three new
Yeah,
data.
and yeah.
Okay.
So I am going to say this is uh,
Comma. Yeah.
and I'm going to say you know what?
Yeah.
Okay, Control V. I think this is 23, and this is 2, and this is 13. This is 1. This is 1. If I remember correctly. It's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hollow. Deathly Hollows. I remember correctly. So basically you can actually then do your, so if I say I want to see my fact table now, I'll just say from fact underscore ticket, and this is it. And you can then start answering your questions.
Mm. Okay, after developing, okay, after generating the
So you see
tables.
the daily sales by book and sub-region. Sub-region day, ISBN
They
title, total
ISBN
sales.
title, then total sales. You don't have total sales. I think all these other ones are there.
So this is the sales. This is by the
Oh,
day.
okay.
So this is supposed to rhyme with this sell by product is supposed to rhyme with so I can do insert into, and I would add. So for this I'm going to add let's say I'll say three I'll say 4 5. So for and this I'm going to say ticket number 6 7 8 9, and let's just say 10. For the book, for the warehouse code warehouse code, I'll just say again, I'm just going to leave this like this and do insert, and by the time I go to my fact I have extra data. Now you can then do oh god, so you can then do your you can then do your total sales by book and by sub region.
So do you generate a new table for that?
No, you don't generate a new table. So it's just for us to go to our warehouse code. Our sub-region is sub-region 1 2 3. So to in order for us to get our sub-region, we have our warehouse code. You can then do a you can do a join. So I'll say select all from my fact table.
Okay. From okay.
Then I'll now say
Is it one or the other? You have to use both.
No, I'll join them. I'll join
Is it one?
sorry.
Okay. I said, are you going to join both, or you because you use select and you use from my fact table, fact tickets.
Sorry, I don't follow.
No, I thought it's one or the other. That's from the select and the from fact tickets.
I don't follow.
Okay. Just the last prompts you used. You use the select, the option select there. Then you now entered prompts table. So you entered from fact tickets. Are you using everything together?
Yeah, so I'm using everything. I just want to just what will I say? I just want to get the before I start eliminating those this thing. I want to get the everything. I want to display everything. So my warehouse is don't have any data in my warehouse. This thing is
I think you generated something. There's something there.
The warehouse code ID. So it should be code underscore ID.
Okay.
I'm just going to run everything here now.
Sorry, what symbol did you put? I'm seeing some letters F, W. What do they mean? Sorry.
No, so you are just you are giving it an alias, the name of the table.
Oh, okay.
These are aliases.
Okay.
So I've gotten this. Then from my sub-region, I can then say my sub-region is sub-region. So I can then say I would say join. Actually, I'm supposed to say join. So I'm not supposed to use this fact table here.
Mm.
I'm supposed to use it here because the
Okay.
warehouse is the one that is combining the fact table and the sub-region. So it's going to be like this instead. So I'll say join sub-region sub-region as S on um, W dot I think it's sub-region
So you say sales by book
sub-region ID.
and sub-region. Yeah.
Control Z. Sub-region underscore ID is equal to S dot what is the name of the sub-region? Okay, so sub-region ID, fine. And I think I am good here.
Okay. Sorry, I just have before maybe okay. Oh. Okay.
Um,
So you're combining the entire data.
yeah, I'm just combining the entire data. Then I can then start removing. So from here, I can say, what do I want? I'll say w dot code ID. I'll now start. I'll now say f dot sell by product, which is what I want. Sell by product. I'll now
Okay. So
say
these are the entire data of the
of
entire.
the three columns, of the three
Yeah.
tables. The
Okay.
ticket. I don't think I need ticket number here.
Which three tables? Is it three tables or the entire
No,
work?
just the three tables. We have the warehouse, the fact, ticket,
But
and
I
the
can see
sub-region.
region. I can see sell by product, ticket number, book, warehouse, day, sub region. Like all the data you generated now, they are all on this table. Okay, which of the three tables here? Okay, sub region, warehouse. Okay, but I'm seeing day and region at the last. Okay, these ones are foreign keys. Okay.
So
This
I've
The
already
let okay. Sorry, carry on, carry on. Mm.
I've already segmented this thing. So what do we want again? So we also want the books because let's see, it's telling us that. So by book and by sub-region. So I've gotten the sub-region, but I've not gotten the book.
Book.
So I can write a what they call a subquery.
Okay.
Again, the subquery will take, it is going to treat this as the whole of this um, as a table. So I can then say select everything from, and this is my subquery.
Mm.
Everything here is my subquery, and I can
Okay.
then name it as sub basically. So you need to name, if you are doing a subquery like this, you need to name the table of your subquery. So it's assuming that this query that I wrote is a subquery on its own. So
Okay.
it still does the same thing. Now what I want to do is to now do this subquery, and I'll say subquery s, and I'll say um I'll say join books as b, and I'll say on s dot books ISBN. That is where I want to join it. Books underscore ISBN is equal to b dot let me see, I think ISBN.
Mm.
Okay, so I don't think I need to name this I don't think I need to give this an alias again because it is an alias on its own. I'll just
I
say
think
sub.
you these books you made. I think that's G there instead of B. Books ISBN.
So now I can then run it. Oh, it's saying that, oh, instead of SUB is SBU.
Okay.
And I'll just say this. I can then see my book.
Yeah, that's right.
What I can then do is to say for the books, just give me b dot title. Basically, that is just what I want. The price is doesn't it doesn't rhyme with this my price here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm supposed to specify everything that I want here. So I'm just going to put this here like this, which is weird. What I want is sub dot, okay, sub dot d sub dot, okay, I don't need this book ISBN any longer, so I'm just going to remove it. So say sub dot ticket sub, this I will now say sub dot this, and basically this is what I think I want, and I'll run it, and I've already, so now we can then do our, so we said, what's the question? So book by daily,
Sub
so we are going to do by book and by,
sub region.
yeah. So sales by book, by day, and by region is going to be interesting to do. Okay, so we can then create a what they call a CTE. We can say with, or we can still add a subquery to this, but for this I'm going to say with.
Okay. These letters, just before you go forward, please. These letters, what do they, I saw it from warehouse, you put W. For fact ticket, you put F. So for sub region, you put S. Is it because I notice I can't see them on the table? So what do they stand for? Do you have to include them?
So you see this W, the W here is this warehouse alias here.
Yeah, I know.
We name it W, which is why
W.
we
Yeah.
say W dot. Okay, so this is supposed to be small w, not big.
Mm.
So when we are trying to call each of these column that belongs to each of these table, we'll call them by their alias. So W dot code ID is found in the warehouse table, which
Okay.
is also W dot. So F will be
Mm.
fax ticket dot this, which is the column that belongs to this particular table.
Okay, you use F for sell by product and ticket
Yeah,
number.
yes. So we'll say which,
Okay.
sorry.
Are they the same thing?
Yeah, they are the same thing, but usually we like to give aliases if we are doing a
Okay.
join. We don't want to have to type it.
No, I know. I mean, you gave both of them the same alphabet, so I'm just asking.
Okay, so we would say we e e e. I get this correctly. Let me see. Sorry, how's the this thing, the CT again? Hold on. Oh, so as. Okay, so this is how we write CTE. We enter whatever subquery we did, and but you can only write it
So,
once.
so what is the CTE now?
This is called common table expression. I don't want to have to write a subquery again to do this particular calculation.
Oh,
So
okay, okay, okay.
I can then say two things I'm going to do. I'll say I'll do a sum of sale by product,
Some sell by product. Okay.
because that's what I want to do. Then they say we should do
Even
it by
The books, right?
subregion underscore name. You said by title and by day ID. Then we are going to group by subregion, title and day ID. Yeah. So
okay.
they said subregion name. Sorry. So basically
Uh,
this is what they're asking you to look for. So you can name this your as an alias. You say as total sales. What did they say you should do? So they say you should do total daily sales. So what is the total daily sales? Basically, is what they're asking you to do. So I'll just say as total daily sales. Oh, sorry. This is in. Okay, so you can do this, and it works. So you can see your total daily sales here.
okay.
Okay, so but the unfortunate thing is that this and this is supposed to be the same thing, but because of the titles are different. You understand? Titles are different. So this is the total daily sales you have. So basically, this is what they're asking you to do for here.
For that one, yeah.
So you see annual sales per book for year ISBN this. So it means that you have to combine the fact, the year, Um, yeah. So you have to combine the year table, the fact table, and the book table. These three. So I advise you to try it out. Um, you should try it out and let me know what you think. It will have you to do a lot of research, but basically you'll be joining multiple tables like we did here and
Yeah.
creating a subquery as well as a CTE to get your response. So I will send you all of these to respond to.
Okay.
um
Is it easy? Let me see.
I'm just going to copy this, paste it here,
Okay.
which is the response to your first question. I think you can put how do you say enter multiple this thing. Yeah, you can enter multiple, and it's going to this is how you enter
So from this
comment.
table, you can just answer the remaining questions as well.
No, you have to do a lot of combination of tables the way I did
Table,
here.
so
Yeah.
okay.
So let me copy this. And
But is it possible you put all the details in one table, then from there you downright and seeking information
it will be
from.
too much for you to do. It's just
Okay.
too much. Just do what concerns you.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to send this to you now. Um, I'm sending this to you now.
Okay.
So by the time you get it, you can run it, and it will run them one by one. I'll
Yeah.
send you the video tutorials as well. So you have to combine a lot of tables. Is exactly what they're asking you to do here.
So is it applicable for the remaining assignments as well?
I should think no. You have for the second assignment. You have to create. Yeah.
I think
You can see this
still
is different. This is different. You have to create each and every. So you create this table. You create this table. This table. This table. So now any table that is linked to one, say for instance, the shop basket have books. It's linked to shop basket is linked to customer. You cannot skip one and create the other. So you cannot skip this and create this. You cannot skip. You can't create this and create this. So you have to create it in the way it comes. So customer, shopping basket, and this warehouse. This will be the last table. This is the fact table. All of these are dimension. That's why they call them snowflake. They look like a snowflake, literally. So this is the fact table because every other thing is coming here. These are all dimension tables. These are dimension. So everything is coming here. So before you create this, you have to create this guy. But you can't create this without creating this first. The same thing with this like that in the order to which they come. So
I can
for
do
this to be
everything.
linked to this, it means that this is a foreign key here. But this is to be linked to this, it means that this guy is a foreign key here. The same thing, this guy is a foreign key in this book. This one is a foreign key here, like that. And for it to be a foreign key, it has to have a primary key. So you would have to do a lot of research, frankly, because from what I'm getting out from you, it seems it's a very long time you taught this. So if you watch this particular video,
I have a lot of understanding from this. Yeah.
So
I might not get everything, but at least it will definitely guide me very much, very well.
No problem.
I appreciate.
If you have any questions, sorry.
Yeah, not just is there like a formula to, because I feel the questions might be slightly different. So I don't know.
There's no formula to SQL. SQL is how you can actually use the built-in syntax to generate your results. There's no formula to it. It's just like if you've ever worked with Microsoft Excel.
Mm.
So yeah,
Okay, yeah,
they give you a bunch of formulas and functions, and
yeah.
yours is to use it to get
Use them.
results.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
there's no like formula per se.
Okay,
Do you
no, but like,
understand?
yeah, like the other question, they asked something about the relational. So, let me see. The question, the only question they asked there. Sorry,
Sorry.
just hold on. I think there was a question they asked there for the other the other question I sent. The
Uh,
two, the
Let me
one that
see.
have that snowflakes. Okay, so it's not just one question. There were a few questions they asked. Oh, this is not what I'm looking for.
Basically, this question is the script. You see this question. They said the student should submit the following: the DDL that create the OLAP database, which you already have. Insert the
Mm,
script query and a screenshot of the execution. So basically, they're asking you to take all of this and all of this screenshot of
mm,
this execution, all of this, the
mm,
results. This is the execution. This is what it is, and the results. So
mm.
they say you should take a screenshot of this and a screenshot of this. So basically, if I do this particular, um, all of this script is what they're asking you to
Yeah, no,
send them.
I get. I'm just saying,
But it said okay.
like,
So they said explain and execute for this. I don't know what this is, but let me see this. And this one is where this is where it stopped.
okay, that's for
Oh, this one,
yes,
this model.
a
I
relational
think
model, yeah, of the
yeah. If you
OLAP.
want to generate it, you have to come to, let me see, database or server. I forgot it. Is it database? Yeah, reverse engineer. Remember now. Yeah, yeah. Next. This is going to take a lot of time to do, but it's fine. Next. Let me enter my password. Okay.
Database,
Next.
yeah.
So I want this guy. Is what I want. So I'm going to
Okay,
reverse engineer this guy. Yeah. Execute. It's going to create a relational database model for me. It takes time. Once it's done, but it
okay,
takes
to
time.
generate.
It's going to take time to generate the result. Let's show log and see. But it takes time. It usually takes time.
Okay, though the
Yeah.
questions are both similar, but
They're
now the
asking you to
question
get
five.
the, sorry?
No, there was another question they asked, the SQL products. Yeah, the SQL products. I can see it on the number five.
Descriptive analytics.
One
Yeah,
to
so I think what did they say? Data mining. I don't know. I am assuming that there's some data mining somewhere around here.
data mining.
Mm, by OLAP and data mining. They say get which book are brought together more frequently by by OLAP and data mining. So SQL. Um, I think by the time you are done creating all of this, you should understand what this is. But if you don't, I'll be curious to see. I'll try it myself if I have the time for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically this is how to get this relational model
Okay.
for this guy here. It's just this is going to take time to generate.
I get.
Where is this guy? Yeah, so it's going to get time to, once you're able to generate it, then you can then save as PDF or a screenshot if you want.
Okay. No problem. Let me try. Maybe I'll get across it in the evening. At least then you'll be less busy.
No, I'm busy. The Ramadan is a very busy this thing for me.
Yes.
I've not opened my PC in a very long time. I only open
Wow.
my PC once a day and for just an hour thereabout.
Yeah.
I'm busy with other things.
Okay. There. So I reach out to you tomorrow morning?
Yeah, you can.
Let me just see how I can work with it.
Yeah, please.
You said sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I said please do that.
Okay, okay. No problem.
So I'll be sharing.
Thank
I'll be
you.
sharing you a link to
The
to what
video.
we just did. Yeah.
Mm.
So take care now. Have a wonderful
Okay,
day.
now no problem. Thank you very much. I'll get across to you tomorrow.
Yeah.